Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Carol and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the perfumes that I've been buying from Zara during this lockdown period. Now half of the perfumes that I have are from the women's section and the other half are from the men's section, but they are meant to be unisex perfumes. Most of the perfumes that I actually have with me were blind buys. I didn't know what they were going to smell like. I'd never smelled them before and I'm so excited to share with you guys my thoughts and feelings about these fragrances. So I'm going to start with the perfume called Liaison in Lisbon, which is actually my favorite in this entire collection. It comes in a bottle that looks like this, and this is part of the Artisans collection. I absolutely love this fragrance because I feel like it smells like me. This is just me put in a bottle, and it smells like effortless class and elegance. So this perfume has notes of plum, freesia and patchouli. The reason why I would say this perfume smells like me is number one, it smells like a natural scent. It's not too artificial. Number two, in my mind, this is what calm and grounded souls smell like because it doesn't do too much. It's not everywhere. You know, that kind of girl that's just focused and dedicated on whatever she's doing. If I was a signature scent kind of person, I would definitely choose this fragrance as my perfume. Number one, because it fits into all seasons, although I like to wear it mostly during the colder months. Well, that's the only time I've had an opportunity to try it, but I can tell from the scent that you can wear this in summer, spring, autumn, any time of the year, all year round you can wear it. And also it's a perfume that can fit into any occasion. Like you can get away with wearing this at work, you can get away with wearing this with, you know, a girl's day out or anything really. It's not too rigid where you can't wear it in other places. You can definitely wear this anywhere, anytime. And the other reason why I would choose this as a signature scent is because it actually lasts long for a Zara perfume. Like when I tried this for the first time, I was pleasantly surprised because I got like 7 hours on my skin, and then on my clothes the perfume was there up until the next day. So this actually does perform quite well and it actually has a good projection. So I would definitely say if you're looking for a signature scent and you don't have money to spend on designer perfumes, definitely check this out. If you didn't know, Zara perfumes are meant to be designer dupes, and this one is meant to be a dupe for Chloe Nomad, which I've never tried before, but in my experience Zara dupes tend to be very spot on, and if it's not the exact same, it's a very similar DNA that you'll be equally happy with it. So yeah, and the irony is that I actually expected not to like this perfume because like I said, I'd never smelled it before. And I know Chloe and I don't like it because to me it smells like soap. So in my mind I was thinking, well, if it does smell like anything like Chloe, I'm not gonna like it. But then luckily for me, it doesn't smell anything like the original Chloe. And yeah, I just bought it because I like the concept of this whole thing, because the Artisans collection, they have like a little story about the fragrance and then they have a little illustration, and I just like the idea and concept of this fragrance. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a chance on this, and if I don't like it, I'll probably gift it to somebody. But I absolutely ended up liking this one and I think you guys should definitely try it out. Next fragrance is another absolute favorite of mine. You know, Zara really does come through for us bougie on a budget girls, because this is Bright Rose, which looks like this. And it's from the Jewel collection. The bottle looks like this. I actually have way too many Zara bottles that look like this. I'm getting tired of it. The reason why I like this perfume so much is because it smells rich, you guys. This is a bougie scent, I will not lie to you. And it's definitely a classy scent. It's definitely elegant. But the thing about it is also it's a very bright fragrance. Like it's uplifting. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys have watched Breakfast at Tiffany's, but when I smelled this fragrance, I was like, I think this is something that Hollywood wear, because she was such a classy and elegant lady. Well, mine as a profession, of course. But yeah, this is definitely a bougie scent. So if you're one of those on the rich auntie vibes tip, this would be something that you would definitely like. The performance of this is okay. I got about 4 or 5 hours with it on my skin. On my clothes, it wasn't too bad either. I think I got a full day out of it. And I will say this is an all year round fragrance, but I do like to wear it during the transition months like autumn and spring. I think it's the best time to wear this kind of fragrance, but you can get away with wearing it in summer and winter as well. It would absolutely do. Like I said before, Zara does come through for us bougie on a budget girls because they'll be duping these more expensive perfumes, right? So this is meant to be a dupe for Narciso for hair, which I would say it's not a spot on dupe, to be honest, but I think that the DNA is the same. So if you like those kind of fragrances, this will make you happy. This will definitely make you happy. I almost forgot to tell you guys, it has notes of rose, musk, and patchouli. Why do I have so many perfumes with patchouli? Strange. Next fragrance is a fragrance that I wouldn't say is a favorite of mine, but I do not dislike it either. It's called Nude Bouquet from the leather collection. Box looks like this. Bottle looks like this. To me, Nude Bouquet is just a very light, floral, sweet fragrance. It's definitely youthful. Maybe that's why I don't like it, because it doesn't have that, you know, maturity or depth to it. Maybe that's what my issue is with this fragrance, but I do know that I'm definitely going to enjoy wearing this during the spring because it's definitely a bright fragrance. And this one has notes of cherries, peony, and vanilla. And I do not know if it's meant to be a dupe for anything. So if you do know what Nude Bouquet is meant to be a dupe for, please do let us know in the comment section. And the thing that I want to tell you about this fragrance is I messed around and sprayed this in my room this one time. And I have not stopped making this my room spray. It smells so good. Because, you know, like we're in winter, it's so cold, it's gloomy, it's dark. And then you just have this bright fragrance that's just lifting up your mood. So I've definitely been enjoying this in my room, but I don't think it will make it to spring. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But yeah, I just think my issue with this is it doesn't smell mature enough for me, but it's definitely a light, sweet fragrance, and it's very feminine as well. So yeah, just try it out. If you are younger, like 20 years and less, this would be something that you like, I know for a fact. But if you're older, I think you have to try it out first before you go on and blind buy this one. Performance of this one, again, it's not so bad. I get about 4 to 5 hours on my skin, and then on my clothes it can easily last until the next day. So I would say it's not too bad for a Zara perfume. It's not going to be disappointing. I also wanted to say, I don't know, Zara has this confusing thing where they will have a fragrance with the same name, same notes, but different bottles and different pricing. Because I know there is another Nude Bouquet that's in a longer bottle, so now I don't know if it smells the same. If I really don't know why they do that, because when I bought this one, the one in the longer bottle was a little bit more expensive, but then everything was the same, the name, the notes, and everything. So I was like, what's going on with you guys? But yeah, they have a tendency of doing that, which is really annoying. I'm done with the female fragrances that I had, and I'm now getting into the male slash unisex fragrances. And I'm gonna start with my biggest disappointment. This fragrance broke my heart, you guys. This is Zara Reach Warm Addictive from the Tobacco collection. When I tell you that this fragrance disappointed me, I feel like disappointment is even an understatement. Not because it's a bad fragrance, no, not at all. The smell is actually very beautiful. This wasn't a blind buy per se, because I had smelled it in the store earlier, but I was just waiting for it to go on sale. And it wouldn't go on sale, and I just caved and was, you know what, I'm just gonna pay full price for this fragrance. And then it had the audacity to just be acting a fool. This fragrance has notes of rum, white peony, and bourbon vanilla. When I tell you that this fragrance, it smells delicious. Literally, it smells like something that you'd want to eat. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, you guys. You have no idea. This smells really good. It smells like something that you'd want to eat. And I would say this is definitely a cozy fragrance for the Netflix and cuddles kind of thing, because it's, wow, yeah, it definitely smells cozy, it definitely smells warm. And when they say it's addictive, I would actually agree with them that this is a fragrance that you just want to smell all the time. Like when you wear this, people would just want to be close to you and cuddle you. Like, it's warm and inviting. Oh my gosh. And it smells so delicious. It's such an intimate fragrance, you guys. Like, it's such an intimate fragrance. I don't know how to put it. But yeah, I don't think, I mean, people do whatever they want, but I personally wouldn't want to wear this at work, because one thing for sure is you're gonna have compliments like, ah, you smell so good, ah, you smell so delicious, which I feel like it's not appropriate for the work environment. But yeah, this is a very, very intimate fragrance. I feel so wrong for saying that. But then that's just the truth of it. I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, and then I wear this when I'm going out. You know, like when I take walks at night and it's so cold. This is so good in the cold, chilly winter months. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So yeah, it's definitely a winter fragrance. I wouldn't dare wear this during the summer. I will try it, but I don't think it will perform well in the summer. Now to the disappointing part. You guys, I sprayed this fragrance and like within an hour it was gone. Like I couldn't, it was gone, and I couldn't believe it. And I was so disappointed. I was like, but you smell so good. So yeah, and I was like, you know what, okay, fine, if maybe just doesn't last on my skin, I'm gonna spray it on my clothes. And then on my clothes it did last, but then the projection was just so weak. Like, you can't even tell that you've put something on. Like, you can't even tell that it's there. It's just you see this dent? I don't know if you can see it, like from here to here, and I've had this for a week. That's how much I sprayed, because I'm just trying to get more out of it, and it just won't give me more. And it's so good, it makes me mad. So yeah, you guys, it's a beautiful scent, but then if you do like perfumes that have projection and they last, then I would say, I don't know, you'd have to choose what's more important to you. But I mean, even for a Zara fragrance, this is way too weak. Like, it's just way too weak. It's even impossible to believe that a fragrance can be this weak. I mean, I have a couple of Zara fragrances and I was expecting it not to give me, you know, like designer performance and projection, but this is way too weak, man. And it's so good. That's the upsetting part. Like, it smells really good. I feel like I'm ranting now. Let me move on to the next perfume. So the next fragrances that I'm going to talk about are from Zara's country exclusive collection, which was launched in 2020. So I was actually just roaming around the YouTube streets, and I'm subscribed to a girl called Coco Peps. I think that's the name of her channel. And she did a review about these fragrances. I was like, oh really? I think I should get my hands on these. And then I actually found out that, well, people were hyping them up and all that stuff. And I was like, oh really? By the time I got on the site, on the Zara website, all the women's fragrances were gone. And I was like, well, word on the street has been that, you know what, the juice is the same, so let me just go for the male fragrances. That's how I ended up buying so many Zara male fragrances. So they launched the line with 6 fragrances, and off the bat I knew that I wanted 5 of the 6, but I only managed to get my hands on 3, and I'm hoping that they can restock so that I get the other 2, because those are like the real deal. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell you about the ones that I managed to get on the country exclusive line. First fragrance that I will talk about is Bois Soleil. Why do they make these names so complicated? I have no idea. But this is what the packaging looks like. The packaging is the same for all the 3 fragrances that I'm going to talk about. This one has notes of woody floral, nutmeg, tuberose, woody again, patchouli, and vanilla. And I would say this is truly a unisex fragrance. Like, it's right in the middle. It doesn't lean too masculine, it doesn't lean too feminine. I absolutely love this fragrance, well, for the most part. Oh my gosh, and you guys, the bottle, let me review the bottle. How bougie does this bottle look? Like, you know, I was like, you know, when I was buying these fragrances, I was like, you know what, if I don't like the juice, at least I like the bottles. Because how beautiful would this look on your, like, I don't know, dressing tables or whatever. Like, it's so classy. At least say that this is a fragrance for the daring women, you know, the typical boss babes, the strong and independent kind of women. I would say those are the kind of women that would wear this. So with that being said, I would also say that this would be perfect for work, if you go to work, and if you do, like, you know, like you're an entrepreneur or whatever, this is definitely like perfect for meetings and, you know, negotiating contracts and that type of thing, because this perfume actually commands respect. Like, when you smell this, people are going to know that, okay, she means business. Like, that's how serious and bougie this fragrance is. So yeah, I would definitely say that it will work well for business, work, that type of thing. It's the kind of fragrance that when you wear it, like, your aura commands respect. Without you having to say anything, people will just respect you. Like, that's how, oh my god, this perfume, you guys, it will have people asking you for money, yeah, and you just sit and wonder, okay, what made them think that I have this much money? Like, because it's such a bougie, like, it's next level bougie. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Anyway, when I said I liked it for the most part, well, the performance on my skin, it wasn't that great. I think I got, what, to stretch it, I'll say I got 4 hours on my skin. But then on my clothes, it really does perform very well. The projection is not that great either. Like, people have to be a little bit close to you, like maybe at arm's length or something like that, to be able to smell this, which I wouldn't say is bad for a Zara fragrance. I don't want to be whining. I mean, these fragrances are so cheap, like $10 a bottle, something like that. So I don't want to be complaining about these type of things. But yeah, people can still smell you. It's not as bad as Reach Home Addictive. I just hate the fact that, like, on days like today, when I'm wearing a white shirt, you can't put perfume on your white shirt, it might stain. So that's why I then end up being fussy about, oh, it doesn't last too long on my skin, because sometimes the color of your outfit just won't allow you to be great and put perfume on your clothes. But yeah, this is definitely a must-have. If you're the kind of girl that's always in meetings, negotiating contracts, that type of thing, get this. You will thank me later, you guys. Like, this means business. Honestly, like, I've never smelled anything like this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And apparently with this line, they were supposedly duping niche fragrances. So for the ones that I have, I'm not sure what they were duping, but yeah, they were trying to bring us niche quality with these fragrances. And I would say, yeah, it doesn't smell like your typical type of fragrance. So I would say, yeah, they did a great job with these fragrances, most of them. Next perfume is a perfume that I'm probably not gonna wear anytime soon, but I respect it because, guys, this perfume this is Amber Fusion, which has, well, it's the same line, same concept and everything. So this perfume, to me, I feel so stupid for saying this because I mean, I would expect it, but I feel like it leans too masculine. It definitely leans too masculine, and I wouldn't want to smell like this because I just feel like I smell like a man. Amber Fusion has notes of woody embery, bergamot, mandarin, lily of the valley, dry amber, patchouli, musk, and vanilla. To be honest, you guys, I just learned that, well, the notes of a fragrance are not the recipe. They just tell you maybe what to expect. Because to me, I would read notes and be like, oh, vanilla, lily of the valley, it must you know, smell feminine. Apparently that's not the case. It's not the recipe, it's just the notes. So something I've learned from this whole experience. But like I said, I personally wouldn't wear this fragrance, but I definitely like it. Like, it smells clean, it smells masculine. It also has a sweetness to it, but the sweetness is not too, it's not even girly, but it's also very sweet. So if I had a significant other who wore this, I'm not gonna lie, like, I would always want to be close to him. Like, I literally would just follow him around like a little puppy, because I definitely like the scent. I love it. Actually, I don't like it, I love it, but I just don't want it on me, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's a beautiful scent, but I don't want it on me. So if you're a guy, you definitely need to get this. Well, I don't think you're gonna get it because they're sold out. Maybe when they restock. But if you're a guy, you definitely need to get this. You will not regret it. If you're a girl and you're wondering what to get your mans for Valentine's or something, definitely get him this, because this is a beautiful scent. I definitely love it. And you guys, the projection, oh my gosh. Like, you know, this, I don't know if you can tell, but I've barely sprayed it. Like, I literally did 2 sprays out of this bottle, and the entire time my room was filled with this fragrance. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it projects that well. And then the longevity as well. Oh my gosh, you guys, this perfume lasts long. I think I got 10 plus hours. And the thing about that, like, when I tried it, I put it on the back of my hand because I had already worn cologne for the day, and I was like, I need to try this. So I put it on the back of my hand, and I was like, I don't like it, let me wash my hands. I washed my hands, it wouldn't go away. I washed my hands, it wouldn't go away. That was around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and by the time I went to bed after 12 a.m. I could still smell it, and I hadn't even put it on my pulse points. Like, that's how strong and long lasting this fragrance is. Like, Zara outdid themselves with this fragrance. Like, it's so good, you guys. It's like, this is a masterpiece, you guys. Like, it makes me so mad that I can't wear it. I'm so sad. I remember the other time thinking, oh my gosh, why can't my favorites perform like this? Why can't they just be like this? Because they really did a good job with this fragrance. Like, hands down, they did a good job. And I mean, for $10 and you're getting 10 plus hours. Oh, like, this is amazing. And yeah, I think if I'm ever gonna sell it, I'll probably sell it to someone for $50, $50 US, because it's really worth that much. Like, you wouldn't expect a $10 fragrance to perform like this. This is amazing, you guys. Oh, and I didn't just say that because I might want to sell it. I don't think I'm gonna sell it because I like the bottle and they look good together when they come in threes. So I'm not gonna sell it. No, I won't be doing that. So the next fragrance is just meh. Do you ever, it's one that I don't like, but I also don't hate it. You know, like, it's just there. But since I'm talking about men's fragrances, I definitely would say if you are a guy, you don't want to buy this without trying it out first, because to me it leans very feminine. So I wouldn't want you to, I don't know, like, I really don't have much to say about this fragrance, but yeah, it's definitely, it leans very feminine. Yeah, and it has notes of floral, ambery, ylang, violet, rose, clove, jasmine, white floral, tuberose, orange flower, dry amber, musk. Yeah, it's definitely clean. So yeah, I don't know where I would wear this. I need to decide more about this. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, but it's just there. Like, I'm not excited about it. I'm not sad. I don't like it. I don't hate it. It's just there. It's safe to say that I wouldn't be a bad gambler, because out of 7 fragrances, it's actually 2 that I would say I don't like, and then it's 1 that I would never dare to wear, but I like it. So I don't think I'm a bad gambler. I mean, considering. So yeah, I don't think I would be a bad gambler, don't you think? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any of these fragrances, please do let us know in the comments what you think about them. As for me, I'm just waiting for them to restock this country exclusive collection, because the fragrances that I really wanted were gone, and I just, you know, like when you go to a store and then you don't find what you want, but you don't want to leave empty-handed. That was me with these fragrances, because I couldn't get what I wanted. So I do hope that they can restock so that I can get the ones that I actually wanted, and I'll be so happy. But yeah, that's it from me for now. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.